Our oceans are unbelievably vast, covering 70% of the planet. They act as a powerful engine driving complex planetary systems that affect all of humanity. And yet, ocean data is scarce by any standards. And that's because oceans are not just incredibly vast, they are also unforgiving, dangerous environments. Now, on land, we have grown accustomed to billions of connected sensors, but at sea, we only have hundreds, principally for moorings. Imagine a large steel buoy tethered to the ocean floor with a 4-mile-long cable weighted down by a set of train wheels, which is both dangerous to deploy and expensive to maintain. Now, of course, satellites have been providing the big picture over the past 25 years, but they can only measure a few variables with low resolution, and they cannot see through water. So we know we can do better. After all, we've been using robots to study distant worlds in our solar system for a while. So it's about time we start quantifying our own planet, because we cannot fix what we cannot measure, and we cannot prepare for what we don't know. So this is what we set out to do at Saildrone. Our breakthrough started 10 years ago, pursuing the land sailing speed record. On March 26, 2009, our founder Richard Jenkins broke the record in the Mojave Desert, 126.2 miles per hour in a wind-powered car called the Greenberg Mark V. That record is still standing. And thank you. And this was the birth of the Saildrone. At the core of the record was an innovative wing and tail arrangement, similar to what provides lift to an airplane, but tilted 90 degrees. This is a solution that's capable of producing immense forward propulsion for very long periods of time, but it only consumes less than 3 watts of electrical power, less than a refrigerator light bulb. And each Saildrone carries a suite of sensors to measure atmospheric and oceanographic variables with incredible precision. Things like wind speed and direction, air temperature, pressure, barometric pressure, humidity, solar radiation, but also in the water, water temperature, salinity, dissolved oxygen, dissolved carbon dioxide, atmospheric carbon dioxide, underwater sound, current profile, biomass, bathymetry down to 1,000 meters. I'm talking about a powerhouse of data collection. And of course, not just one Saildrone, but a global fleet of Saildrone. And this incredible planetary infrastructure, naturally, is powered by AWS. Saildrone is all about endurance and resiliency. Our robots are working around the clock, achieving mission duration of 12 months or more. So Werner's talk about resiliency is the exact reason we chose AWS as a cloud provider, a partner that can not only massively scale, but that can also provide industrial strength resiliency. And AWS delivered, enabling us to provide mission-critical data real-time, around the clock, to a global customer base without skipping a beat. Here's an example of why this resiliency is so critical. Better fish stock data is very important to manage our fisheries. This is information that affects millions of jobs globally. And after millennia of growing catches, 1996 was peak fisheries. Catches have been flat, indicating severe overfishing of our oceans. But how do you manage a resource that you cannot measure? So the mission is estimate the biomass of various fish stock, such as pollock, sardines, mackerel. And Saildrone do this using sonars, a device that emits sounds, a sound wave, and listens for the echo from the back of fish and from the seabed. And by painting the ocean with sound, you can develop large statistical models of biomass over very, very significant areas. So we do this with fleets of Saildrones, because the fish migrate, so the faster you count them, the better the estimate. So here's a fleet of Saildrone at work over the Bering and Chukchi Seas in the US Arctic, which is home to about 1/3 of our commercial catches. And closer to home, we do this work every year along the west coast of the United States, from Vancouver Island in Canada all the way down to the Mexican border. This is truly groundbreaking work by autonomous vehicle. Above the surface, our onboard cameras are busy accruing a very large data set of tagged images, which we have come to think as the Imagenet of the ocean. And this data set now powers the very first machine learning algorithm optimized for maritime domain awareness, which is a place where everything is always moving in every frame, a very complex problem. This is, of course, still work in progress because the ocean keeps on surprising us, and the algorithm encounters novel scenes like a drone riding seal, which is very hard to tag. Earlier this year, Saildrone successfully completed the first ever unmanned autonomous circumnavigation of Antarctica. You've seen from the deep racer how hard it is to go around the track. We went around Antarctica 196 days non-stop from New Zealand to New Zealand. And data from this mission quantified the key role, thank you, that Southern Ocean plays in regulating our planet's carbon dioxide, a key driver of climate change. So to achieve this feat, we relied on some serious data crunching on AWS to navigate from waypoint to waypoint. First, we had to ingest numerical models describing changes in pressure systems, which in turn drive various wind patterns from different directions, something that influences the trajectory of the drones in pretty dramatic ways. Below the surface, we had to track currents, which are eddying around and swirling, can slow progress, and of course, waves. 60-foot large waves, different wave height, different periods, which act as so many obstacles that can slow progress or literally destroy the vehicles. So as you can see, as we zoom in onto the drone, you can see that the navigation logic is actually quite complex, navigating these multiple fields in the most optimal manner. And this is a task we accomplished seamlessly with clusters of AWS compute, and then sending the resulting instructions to the vehicles via satellite. Our longer-term vision is one we called the quantified planet. It's not about just one saildrone. We're dividing the entire global ocean into 1,000 subdomains, each 6 by 6 degrees in size. And we're working to deploy a drone in each of those boxes. The goal is to achieve planetary coverage and thereby help deliver better insights into those planetary systems that affect humanity. And we can do this because these systems, like weather, can now be modeled numerically on AWS using new instance types like P3 and C5N instead of the old supercomputers. So combining the AWS compute and Saildrone's unprecedented in-situ data, we can deliver new insights into global precipitation, for example, or into global wind, monitoring hurricanes, storms, and typhoons. And of course, for long-term monitoring of heat fluxes in the tropical Pacific, the famous El Nino. And we do this delivery in all in near real time. We compute, package, and deliver these insights in the hands of our users globally via our Saildrone Forecast app. So what's next? Our next frontier is mapping the global seabed. As hard as it may be to believe, 85% of the global seabed remains unmapped and unexplored. And we are hard at work to solve this data collection problem. But big problems need big solutions. So we have built the ultimate machine for this task. And I'm very proud to present the Saildrone Surveyor, which is a 72-foot-long wind-powered vehicle carrying a 1-ton sonar system capable of imaging the bottom of the sea down to 8,000 meters. That's 24,000 feet. So together with our partners, we aim to complete this mission within the next 10 years, creating the very first complete map of Earth for the benefit of humanity. It's a true planetary endeavor, and it involves unprecedented scope and data set. And like so much of our work, it's really made possible by our collaboration with AWS to help store and process this amazing set of critical data. So we're excited to see what the future holds as we explore new realms and new possibilities with Saildrone, and we look forward to continuing strengthening the amazing partnership we have with AWS. Thank you.